Hello and welcome back to the Wind Waker. The Forbidden Woods is just before us, but we just have to do a little bit of flying to get there with our new Deku Leaf. Funny you should mention that. Once I've aligned myself with the island beyond, I change the wind to the southwest. And off we go. Despite the fact I'm chasing it, we don't actually need the cyclone to get to the platform. Plenty of magic in the grass over here. And unlike I do these first couple of times, you want to change the wind direction. Oh dear. Now we're back on track, and as you saw I was going after the cyclone because we actually need to be boosted by that in order to reach the entrance to the Forbidden Woods. Waiting just by the entrance for us are some new enemies, some pea-hats. And puffing out the Deku Leaf like that gets them to go away. We'll get a good way to deal with them soon. And weirdly we can grappling hook these guys to get golden feathers, and this happens to be our first one ever. Huh. And some green chew jelly is another first item. Once again we'll be doing nothing with that either. The golden feathers, however, we need 20 of for a later side quest. And here is how we deal with this flower blocking the doorway. With a bit of aim. Now it's better, and now we can just chuck that aside. And go for an easy chest just over here. Guarded by more chews. Ugh. And we're back with these bud things. These are used quite a bit in this dungeon, so since I spend way too long sometimes faffing about with them like this, at some point I begin speeding them up because it does take a while. Ah, here's that speed up. Squeaky link. This bit here was sped up by 4 times, so you can imagine exactly how long this actually took to get all the way up here again. Oh dear. Yeah, mind the bomb, Link. Yep, there's more to do up there, but we can't actually do anything yet because we need the dungeon item first. So this unnecessary bit of exploring is majorly sped up. Enjoy the squeaky link. I'm jumping back in this pod because you might have seen that our magic gets refilled every time we enter a bud, so I'm just going to free magic refill here. And let's start this room by trying to hit the wrong thing with our Deku Leaf wind blowing ability. And now we begin the part of the dungeon that I always had trouble with. I always thought that you had to hit these turntable things, whatever they're called, with the Deku Leaf Gust, so I would always spend ages trying to hit them right to get the platform to go back the other way. And here's the stupid thing, I was still doing it the first time I played this through on the emulator, and I felt really stupid when I finally realised that you just blow the leaf out the back of the platform. Ugh. And you can see I'm trying to reach the platform below. You probably usually do this with a Deku Leaf, but this works just as well. A quick skip back to the top and we can sort out this platform up here so we can find something to get rid of this thing on the door. I suppose that's another way of reaching the chest. This room can get you if you're not careful enough. It's something I somehow remembered even playing this through after many years. I got a bit lost at this point. I was looking around the room for a chest and I was confusing this room with a room we'll see a bit in the future. And we have these things. These are moths. Obviously they don't hurt, they just slow you right down. Oh yes, this room. I don't like this room just because it's incredibly noisy. once we're back in this room, it's time for another pointless detour, as there's nothing to do up here. And in this room, this pea hat is going to be an absolute pest because we can't actually finish it off because it keeps dropping in the water. And this room has an enemy hiding behind the tree. This is a mothula. You can of course parry its attacks if you have the correct timing, unlike me here. Oh dear. Oh, and it can spit these things. And the one parry I do manage to get finishes us off. And with these pea hats unnecessarily dealt with, we're going to end this episode here so that we can finish the dungeon off next time. See you then!